All right, my people, we don't come again this morning. How on a day today, my people? I salute every one of you right there. Aisha Yusuf don't come out now. You know, she was interviewed on Arise last night, Arise TV last night. You know, she don't respond to the Edo State Governor, Senator Monday Okpebholo, in a proper manner on this particular video. Then she was also asked about the journey to 2027, Peter Obi and ADC coalition. I want you guys to carefully listen to what Aisha Yusuf have to say here. Maybe it might be relatable to most of the things we are saying in our NAIJA Watch live broadcast. Guys, let's watch this together.
Well, let's turn to the other matter, that matter of Governor Okpebholo, who recently...
That
matter of Governor.
Lord, before you go on, Charles, you know when they say that Edo people, that Edo know the
that is your state, of
course.
That's
my state. That's what makes it so heartbreaking. That Lord have mercy. You know when they say Edo know they carry last, we have actually carried last, and we have stained our white with our own hands.
Yeah.
And for me, it's such a sad thing as someone who is an indigene of Edo State to say that is a person representing the state. It's so sad.
Right. So what do you think is the motivation and the genesis of that statement that Governor Okpebholo made? You don't think it had anything to do with just
hooliganism?
Right.
Yeah, that's it. And a situation whereby I think he took on something that was beyond his intellectual capacity, and it's for him, he wants to appear that he can do certain job for certain people, sort of, and then what does he do? He goes about threatening someone, threatening Mr. Peter Obi in terms of coming into the country, into the state, and also saying that he needed to get permit. I think whether he needs to sit down with his Attorney General to really find out what are the powers that he has as a governor, because when it comes to security, he can't even command a constable. He can't give anybody a security permit. It's even his own security.
Well, I think
is secured. So
yeah.
those are the things. So you can't say, you know, people will come here. But you know something, Charles? For me, it's not even Governor Monday Okpebholo's statement to an extent is not as heartbreaking as watching Senator Adams Oshomale,
yeah.
former governor of there, and also we're from the same local government, we speak the same language, and I'm like, oh, Irama. Oh, Lord have mercy. You know, sitting down and trying to defend something that is indefensible. Because I look at Senator Adams Oshomale at this stage should see himself as elder statesman and not someone, you know, not some cleanup guy. You know, when there are some people like when something has been done that it's wrong, they send them to sort of like fix it, Mr. Fix It. He should go beyond all of that. He should be able to have the kind of capacity and integrity to call a spade and not a garden implement. In terms of if something has been done wrong, just call the person and say, okay, you didn't do this very well. And even if you're not going to come out to publicly scold that person, which is understandable, you will call him aside and scold him. But don't come and start trying to defend that person. And in the course of defending that person, you end up dropping, having a lot of misinformation, disinformation, and all of that, you know, going on. So for me, it's so disappointing.
Right, but
it's really so disappointing.
Nevertheless, a lot of people, because we get a lot of instant reaction to people we have on air, and he was obviously sitting where you're sitting now, just a few days ago. Many people seem to think that he explained it very well, and that the problem was essentially Governor Okpebholo's apparent inability to articulate his thoughts well, rather than any precise malintentions, which is the kind of the point that
that wasn't it. So the first thing that happened, so by the way, as we're still sitting, APC as a party, or APC in quotes as a ruling party, hasn't said anything to him to say, okay, what you've done isn't right. So let me take you through the event. First of all, Monday, unprovoked. You know, when they're playing tennis, they say unforced error. just work where he's speaking. I think he's carried away by the crowd, and he goes this threatening. Don't come here. This person that said he doesn't have shishi went to his school. And there are so many information where the misinformation, the fake news that 3 people had died, that there was some 3 people had died after he left or during when he was there. That was done. He did that. He threatened because that was a threat. After he finished his threat, we saw the APC chairman, Edo State APC chairman,
yes, I saw that.
Yes, will also come out to talk about
that was
how
particularly odious.
Yes, exactly. How they were going to smoke people. How anybody who stands in their way, they're going to smoke them. And then also going further ahead to say, okay, how he hates Mr. Peter. Well, that's his personal opinion. And also going ahead to say that everybody who is ADC, if you're ADC, you must leave the state. These are things. Where's the Nigerian police? Nigerian police should be picking up such a person who is threatening, other people. That hasn't been done. But after that, there is a statement that came from the government. And in this statement, where Governor Monday Okpebholo said he did not, according to him, he did not threaten, Mr. Peter Obi. And that is where he was talking about the fact that he needed, when he comes in, he has to be informed. And they also have to take, permission from him. Let me digress a little bit. Not too long ago, we saw a scene that happened at the Lagos State, at the Lagos airport. I think that's Murtala Mohammed Airport, if I'm not mistaken. Nnamdi Azikiwe is Abuja, right? I always miss them. Yeah, at the Murtala Mohammed Airport, where Governor Adams Oshomole, Senator Adams Oshomole, was involved in some fracas that happened, airline and whatever. Yeah. At that moment where he caused all of that, I would like to find out, did he take permission from the, or did he take permission, or did he inform the Lagos State governor that he was coming, he was going to be there, or whatever? That's by the way.
He did say that Lagos was different. He put
how
a
was it different?
How
was it different? Permission is permission. If you are not saying that somebody is above the Constitution, where we have right of movement, we no longer have it. Then let's have that. So you saw that where the APC government, Edo APC chairman had spoken. Then a statement reiterating that particular. So even if he made mistake, there's now something in black and white. And then we now had, I think is the Commissioner of Information, if I'm not mistaken, on air, who had also claimed, and then he said that, oh, when Peter Obi came, when they were sharing the money, it's after he left, and then there was stampede and 3 people died. Who are these 3 people that died? I would love to know who are these 3 people that died. Have Governor Monday Okpebholo gone to see these 3 people that have died? What has he done, put in place to ensure that nobody dies again? Because Edo lives do matter, even though they don't matter to him. We're being killed every day in Edo. I'm from Edo North, and he hasn't done anything about it. So what has he done, to prevent this? And then where the commissioner would say that they gave cash, they think. So, when you're projecting what you do on other people, Mr. Peter Obi doesn't go around giving cash. He gives check. So there was no sharing of money. It's not the usual kind of thing that they do in their place that was done. It's check given to the school authority. And by the way, there was a statement that, Governor Adams Oshomole, now Senator Adams Oshomole, had made where he said that the school is a government school. I think that is not factual, if I'm not mistaken. It's a Catholic school. And so these are the things, in a bid to be in a hurry to come and defend something you shouldn't be defending, all manner of things, even to allow a statement in was quite very difficult. Right. And for me, I think at this stage, Senator Adams Oshomole should not turn himself, should stop the clean-up job and just focus, on governance.
Well, we've got about 30 seconds left, sadly. But let's just turn very briefly to the politics of 2027. How do you see it unfolding? And where do you stand? Are you still a Peter Obi sort of
Absolutely.
supporter?
Absolutely. I'm a Peter Obi supporter. Look, if there's going to be one person remain in Nigeria who is going to be Peter Obi supporter, Aisha Yusufu will be that person by the grace of God. And so we go again in 2027. And I love, so one of the things, earlier when you were speaking to the spokesperson of ADC, when they had said, the ADC is having this, so there are so many candidates and all of that, they said the coalition was not going to happen. The same APC that is so worried about what's happening in ADC, whether they have a lot of candidates or not, they had said the coalition was not going to happen, and the coalition has happened.
So if
and
Peter
it should
Obi,
keep going.
if Peter Obi goes back to the PDP, you'll follow him, you'll support him still there? You wouldn't have any issues with him returning to that party?
So in 2023, you understand, is the PDP that is now looking for Mr. Peter Obi.
Yeah.
Mr. Peter Obi is well in the coalition. He is in the coalition. In 2023, I think I did a tweet, and I said then that even if Mr. Peter Obi goes to PDP, that I would support him. I know there were a lot of people who had that issue. In 2021, I had called on, PDP to put the best person forward. And I mentioned Mr. Peter Obi's name. Two names were Mr. Peter Obi and then Mr. Frank Weke Jr. That was in 2021. And I put a lot of series of what they needed to do to be able to, revamp their party and ensure that it's kitted to give Nigeria good governance. But at the end of the day, I think Nigerians are ready, and it's possible. That's the word I will end with.
Okay. On that note, I want to thank you very much indeed.
All right. I would like to hear from you what you think about this interview between Aisha, Yusuf, and Arise TV, to be precise, Mr. Charles. Then put it in the comment section. Let's hear from each other. Let's learn from each other on what we all are facing in our country today. This is NAIJA Watch Media. Join us every day, 7 p.m. Nigerian time. Let's continue to talk about the things that affect you and I. Take care, guys, and bye for now.